I need you to listen to me very closely when I tell you this. Stop watching these dating coaches. Okay, I am not one to knock their hustle. I understand that they are content creators just like me, and they are more than likely speaking their truth. They are speaking what they genuinely believe, I hope. But at the end of the day, most of these guys are profiting off of your insecurities. And once you do develop authentic confidence from within, you'll see that. You'll see dating coaches for what they are. How many people that you know are in healthy relationships regularly watch dating coaches? Exactly. Most people in healthy relationships do not watch dating coaches. They don't need to watch dating coaches. If anything, watching too many dating coaches can poison your mind because they're all telling you different things. They're all giving you different instructions to get to the same result, which is to get a woman. You want external validation from a woman. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but it's something that you need to be aware of and you need to consider before you try to enter into a relationship. A lot of times you can give yourself this validation and let women come to you. Now that's the main message that I preach on my channel, but most dating coaches disagree with me. Okay, they tend to categorize women attraction into 3 different categories depending on the dating coach: looks, status, and game. Okay, looks, status, and game will take you very far. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and act like those things are completely irrelevant, but you have to understand that those are generally very surface level things. They can only get you in the door, they can't keep you in the room. I'm trying to teach you to not only get in the door, but get in the right door. Okay, you don't wanna just walk through any door, go into any room. You wanna go into the room that's right for you, a room that you can stay in for a long time. Now with that being said, I'm going to break down each of these 3 things and tell you why they are important to an extent, but I'm also gonna tell you why they are not as important as you think they are. So we're gonna start off with looks. Okay, looks are important. Looks are literally the first impression for a lot of people. Now the thing is, a lot of people think that if you're not good looking, you're basically doomed. And that's simply not true. I've seen too many guys who were at best 4 out of 10s and they were pulling 10 out of 10 girls. And meanwhile, I was completely single. I had no girls hitting me up, nothing like that. I consider myself to be a pretty good looking person, and a lot of women consider me to be a pretty good looking person. But that didn't matter. Okay, just because women found me good looking doesn't mean that I just had women basically trying to hit me up all the time. I don't think I've ever had a woman approach me for my number. Okay, that has never happened to me before. Now recently, I have had more women hit up my DMs, especially on TikTok, but that's mostly because my platform has been growing and I've just been exposed to more people. So the more people I'm exposed to, the more opportunities there are for women to come my way. Now, like I said, a lot of those people probably do DM me just because they think I look good. But you have to understand that not everyone wants a good looking guy. As counterintuitive as it sounds, not everyone wants a good looking guy. I learned that the hard way. Okay, I've had multiple women tell me that they do not want to be with a guy that looks better than them because it makes them feel insecure. It makes them feel intimidated. Okay, and for a while, like I said, I was puzzled as to why I wasn't being approached by women, even though I knew that women found me good looking just from doing public interviews. And what I realized is that women tend to be afraid of rejection. People tend to be afraid of rejection. And not only that, but looks are completely subjective. So for example, there's women who would not find me attractive simply because I'm less than 6 feet tall. But on the other hand, there's women that would find me attractive because I'm under 6 feet tall and they don't want a tall guy. It's all subjective. You're never gonna be attractive to everyone. So the key is, do not try to make yourself look attractive for women. Do it for you. Do it for your own well-being. Okay, it's nice to look in the mirror and love what you see. It's nice to know mentally that you are taking care of yourself. Now, the next aspect of women attraction is status. This one is especially prevalent in the red pill community. Now, I am all too familiar with the red pill community. Just from personal experience, having my heart broken for the first time last year, I felt like the only logical reason why this girl did me the way she did me is because I was not doing good on YouTube. It was me creating this story in my head that I was not successful enough for her. And for some reason, that made logical sense to me at the time, even though we were both 19 years old. Okay, a lot of you guys are so caught up in status, but you're teenagers. You don't have status. You are a child. You're still a kid. Don't worry about your status. Okay, and this goes for college age students too. This goes for most people in general. Status matters, but only to the extent that it shows your mindset. That's what genuine women are going to be attracted to. It's the mindset behind the status. It's the mindset behind the good-looking person. It's the confidence, the self-love. Okay, women are attracted to that type of mindset. Somebody who knows what they want out of life and is not afraid to go and get it. Now, is that to say that there aren't women out there who only care about the material aspect of status? No, not at all. You know, there are women out there that only care about those things. And these are the types of women that you should avoid at all costs, because they will drain you for everything that you have. Another thing that you have to consider is that if you place your own self-worth and self-perception into your status, other people will perceive you in that same exact way. People can only perceive you in the way that you present yourself. If you're on Instagram posting pictures of your brand new sports car and your Rolex, of course, people are going to value you for those things, as opposed to the wisdom that you have or the knowledge that you have to have gotten those things in the first place. If you make it openly known to the world that you have gold, don't be mad when gold diggers come your way. It's not that all women are gold diggers, it's that you're presenting yourself in a way that attracts those types of women to you. Now, the last aspect of women attraction, game. I believe that game is more important than looks and status. In my opinion, game will get you a lot further than either of those two things will. The thing is, game is not what these dating coaches tell you that it is. Game is not waiting 30 minutes to text a girl back just so that you don't seem desperate. Game is not using manipulation tactics to make girls fall for you that otherwise would not have messed with you at all. Game is being yourself, being confident in who you are, and attracting the right one to you. Be yourself and be confident in yourself. That is the only game that you will ever need. And if it doesn't work, she's not the right one for you. It's that simple. You have to know your worth as a man and be willing to pass up on the people that don't see your worth. What's the point of manipulating a woman into liking you? There is no point in doing that, because even if it works on the short term, it'll fall apart in the long term. And then what are you gonna do? You're gonna go back to those dating coaches that got you in that situation in the first place. You're gonna go back for more confirmation bias to deflect the blame from yourself to women. In conclusion, what I'm trying to say is that all of these things matter, but not for the reasons that you've been led to believe. These things only matter because they represent confidence. If you do these things just for the sake of women validation, women will be able to sense that. And the only types of women that you'll be able to attract are manipulative women and low value women. And those are not women that you want in your life. Those are the types of women that will drain all of your resources, your time, your money, and your energy. You need to learn to value your resources, value your time, value your energy, save them for the right person.